Hi, Travis Daggett with Cornerstone Properties. We're out at one of our renovation projects right now. And I just want to talk a little bit about this before we go inside and look at it. So this was a short sale, which just means that it's a situation where the borrower owes more than the house is worth. They've missed one or more mortgage payments. And a short sale just means the bank agrees to take less to be short what they're owed. So short sales are something that take a long time. They're very difficult. They require a lot of patience. They're really a niche process. Very few agents specialize in them. So the reason we buy a number of short sales is we use a dedicated short sale negotiator to work with the banks, and we just have experience with that whole process. This one took about 11 months from beginning to end, just to give you an idea. And a lot of times short sale properties are properties that have to be purchased with cash. They wouldn't pass an inspection. They're not financeable. So again, that's where we come in, because we buy properties as is and just as they are. So in this case, the borrowers had filed bankruptcy. They had, of course, the primary lender, the first mortgage. I think they also had a second. They had a number of credit cards that we had to negotiate. And then even when we thought we were done with that, some more credit cards popped up that were liens against the property we had to deal with. So it takes a while. So this property is something that we finally got. So let's take a look at it, and I'll just talk about a few of the things as we go through it. So in here, if you notice there, we're doing a little work on the bathroom, some trim work. But in general, this is not a house where we have to do a total renovation or foundation work. We're going to need to replace the roof, some heating and cooling stuff, some stuff that you maybe don't see. But really the main work on this house was the negotiations and getting to the closing, to the short sale, and that whole process with the negotiations. Now, let's come on over here a little bit. You can see we tore out some of what was here. I'm going to talk about this up here and then not so much down here, but I'll show it to you because it's kind of loud. We have a dryer going on down there because there was some mold and mildew. We're on a concrete slab here, so that is one of the issues that's a major issue as far as a property being financeable and insurable. So we're taking care of that. Let's go take a look. All right, so let's take a look in the back a little bit. One of the other big problems with this property is there's a carport in the front, and also just doesn't have a lot of curb appeal. It's really overgrown. A lot of landscaping work done, or needs to be done as well. So you can see in the backyard here, you know, it has the potential. It's just kind of overgrown and overrun. So that's it. Again, this is one of our short sale projects. If you have a situation where maybe you've missed a mortgage payment, or you have a property where you think you owe more than it's worth, feel free to give us a call if you have any questions about a property like this. Travis Staggett, Cornerstone Properties, signing out.